Welcome to the BHS broadcast. I'm Brody Abel.
And I'm Christina Landris.
The mission of Beaufort High School is to empower students to reach their full potential as lifelong learners and effective members of society by inspiring them to think, to achieve, and to care. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please pause for a moment of silence. Since we highlighted the often overlooked janitorial staff at Beaufort High School last week, this week's cover story is on another vital part of keeping our school running well. The office staff does tons of work to the students, parents, and other faculty members of the school. They give transcripts, attendance records, test scores, send information to colleges, print papers, attend to visitors, and so much more.
The office staff is made up of a lot of great women. Mrs. Tucker is a secretary, Mrs. Adam and Mrs. Hamby are guidance counselors, Mrs. Simmons is Dr. Bitterman's secretary, Mrs. Earls is the lower school secretary, Mrs. Barrett is the athletic secretary, and Mrs. Brown is the bookkeeper.
We got a chance to talk to Mrs. Tucker. She is considered the face of Beaufort High School because she is the first person visitors see. She is there to answer any questions and greet students when they come in late or have to check out early. She has been working in the front office for 2 years and at Beaufort for 11 years. Having Mrs. Tucker as a part of the front office staff helps polishes AAA excellence.
And now we have an interview featuring Olivia Hoey and Mrs. Tucker.
Hi, my name's Olivia Hoy, and I'm here with Miss Tucker in the front office, and she's going to tell me a little bit about what she does here.
Yes, I'm in the front office. I answer the phone and give plenty of information to parents and students as they call in, information about what's happening at the school. I check students in if they're tardy to school. I also hand out TAPs and detentions for the upper level grades.
What would you say your favorite thing about working in the front office is?
I think I enjoy being up here because I get to see students during the day and parents, so this is my way of getting to know students since I'm not in a classroom during the day, so I get a chance to visit with kids.
That's good. What would you say the strangest thing that you have ever come across working here?
That's a hard one. Strange, I guess different phone calls when people call in and ask me things and I'm totally oblivious to what they're talking about or don't understand what they're talking about, and trying to figure that out, it's a little hard sometimes.
Okay, thank you. And back to you.
Thanks, Olivia. In academics, we have information on the new driver's ed course. All 16-year-olds are required to complete a driver's education class and 40 hours of supervised driving before applying for a Class D license because of Joshua's Law. Beaufort is now offering a free course that satisfies all the state requirements. It will be available for any BHS student 14 years or older that does not have a license and lives in the Beaufort district.
A learner's permit is not required for the class, and it might actually help those trying to pass the permit test. The class will be before school, after school, and on Saturdays. If anyone is interested, please get and return the enrollment form to the office by next Friday. You will receive an email confirming the class that you are in. If you have any questions, contact Nancy Reeder, the instructor, at nancykreeder@gmail.com.
Also, please remember, Upgrade is on Mondays and Wednesdays after school.
For arts this week, we'd like to recognize the choral department. They have been working very hard trying to prepare themselves for their holiday concert on December 8th. Mr. Fowler has a set plan every day that the students go by to get work done and be productive.
The students are preparing many songs, all in different languages, including English, of course, Latin, German, and Italian. Mr. Fowler encourages everyone to support the students as they prepare for the amazing program.
For athletics this week, the volleyball team beat Clarkson, Paideia, and Decatur in a tournament last Saturday. They played GAC and Riverwood Tuesday. They lost to GAC but beat Riverwood. Their next game is this coming Tuesday against Providence.
The Lady Wolves of the softball team have been playing tons of games. They won 3 games last Saturday for the championship of the Beaufort Invitational. This week they beat Lula Monday 15-3, lost to GAC Tuesday 5-1, beat Grayson Wednesday 6-5 in extra innings, and had 2 games yesterday. Senior night is this coming Tuesday, so be sure to go out and support the girls.
Our football team won versus Yulee last Friday, 49-7. CJ Moore scored 2 touchdowns, a 49-yard run, and a 47-yard pass reception. Beeford used 15 ball carriers and rushed a total of 247 yards. Sam Clay was 10 for 14 for 176 yards, and Vidal Alexander also ran for a touchdown. The defense held Yulee to 0 points until the 4th quarter.
Beeford hosts Thurl tonight at 7:30. The crowd at Cruckness looked great last week, and the theme this week is Beeford Spirit. Paint up in school colors and be ready to support the boys.
Our quote for this week, "Inches Make Champions" by Vince Lombardi. And from the BHS broadcast, I'm Brody Abel.
And I'm Christina Landers. Have a great weekend.